Nicola Sturgeon will today stress the importance of staying tied to the EU as the SNP distances itself from Westminster over the Brexit trade deal. The First Minister will lead a debate in Holyrood this afternoon on whether to support Boris Johnson's trade agreement. Tensions between Edinburgh and London are running high over the Brexit deal as the SNP accuse Boris Johnson of taking Scotland out of the EU against their will. Ms. Sturgeon said the SNP-led Scottish government has recommended that consent is not given to the UK government's inadequate and damaging Brexit deal with the EU, which is currently being debated in the Commons. A legislative consent memorandum (LCM) lodged with the Scottish Parliament recognises that the people of Scotland have never given their backing to Brexit and says that the future relationship bill fails to protect Scottish and UK interests. The consent motion, seen by Express.co.uk, adds, the Scottish Government continues to believe that the best future for Scotland is to become an independent country and member state of the EU. The motion says the Scottish Government will argue constructively for the UK to have a more beneficial relationship short of full membership with the EU. Scottish Government officials told Express.co.uk the motion was a key springboard to prepare for Scotland to resume full membership of the EU as an independent country. Scottish Labour, Scottish Liberal Democrats and Scottish Greens will join the party and back the agreement, meaning it is unable to gain a majority unless MSPs break the party line. In a statement ahead of the vote, Ms. Sturgeon said, the Scottish Government and Scottish Parliament consistently suggested alternatives. While recognising the UK would leave the EU, we proposed staying in the single market and customs union. The UK government dismissed these ideas. It disregarded Scotland's views, values and interests. It has agreed a deal which is disastrous for Scotland. The UK government's deal will impose costs on businesses, reduce the opportunities of its citizens, and sacrifice its own international influence, in order to gain powers it will struggle to use. Westminster leader Ian Blackford said the message to Scotland's EU citizens is that the country is their home and that they are welcome. He told MPs this morning, when this bad Brexit deal was published, one of the very first public images that were released showed the Prime Minister raising his arms aloft in celebration. When I saw that image, my thoughts immediately turned to the European nationals who have made their home here, because they're certainly not celebrating. During the 4 years and more of this Brexit mess, the main emotion they have felt is worry, worry about staying here, worrying about their jobs and real worry for their families. In Scotland, these citizens are our friends, they are our family, they are our neighbours.